Hey everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Raid Shadow Legends, and we are testing out the new dwarf Acrizia. She's crazy. I did not expect this much damage for a Bateater. I actually just kind of plugged her into my team, did not adjust the rest of the team, only built her, and goddamn, I think we have no trouble one-keying Ultra Nightmare all affinities. My highest I normally do when it's favorable, which is, I guess, Spirit, with Seeker in mind for my Ragnar Gold Gleam Bateater, is 85, 86. She definitely kicked that out of the water. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to show you guys my AI first, and then we're going to take a look at the champion. So let's take a look at the AI here. And this is actually a quick look at the champions. So I did actually let all of her skills ride. I was gonna first lock her A2 because we don't need the shield, but actually when we're doing enemy max HP damage here, it's no big deal. This has a higher multiplier, don't need to shut it off. I was just worried if we were gonna be able to keep decreased defense up enough to be able to do the one key. But we didn't have any trouble at all. So no problem there. Super, super easy. And of course I have my Maneaters. This is just a tuned Bateater. I didn't actually, like I said, I didn't adjust the rest of them. So everything is just set how they were. That doesn't matter. I changed it, but we're done with that. So let me go. I'm going to show everyone the builds for my champions. She's the star of the show. She has enemy max HP skills here, and it's all about that because of her passive. If the champion, if the enemy has more than double her HP, it just scales off of the target's max HP instead of her attack. So all we had to focus was crit damage and crit rate. So this was super simple. She has a decreased defense on her A1. Subbing her in for Ragnar, I actually was able to make up for that missing weaken debuff anyway with just her pure damage. She smacks, and all of these skills are really good. The multipliers are actually the highest on the A2 and the A3, higher than on the A1 for the max HP set anyway, which I was surprised because this is an AoE. So when it comes to the scaling for attack, when you're dealing with bosses that, or champions that I should say, that are more on her level and you're not using enemy max HP, all about this passive here, actually, it's the A1 and the A3 that hit harder than the A2 as far as the attack multipliers go. But here is her masteries. I have her in Relentless gear just like I would any other Bateater champ, and it's not crazy gear. She only needs 81% crit rate because of her aura. She has a crit rate in all battles by 19%. We have only 249% crit rate. Nothing crazy when all we have to do is worry about speed, crit rate, and crit damage, and get enough attack, which is not hard to do for Clan Boss. So this could be so much higher, and we could pump out so much more damage with some more OP gear, but my Relentless gear sucks apparently, so this is what happened. And this is still fine. Easy peasy for a Bateater team though. Super easy build. Now, I will quickly show my Maneaters as well. Maneater number 1, fast Maneater, just in speed gear. Only 224% crit damage, nothing too crazy here. Obviously, he's easy to build. He does not need any accuracy or anything else too fancy. I don't actually have anything special on the other Maneater either. Just standard set, no fury, no more toxic. Just basic build, trying to get the stats we needed for speed, 100% crit rate, and then whatever crit damage we can get on him. Of course, this one has a bit more crit damage, 262, because it was lower speed, so easier to get some more stats. And then we have, oh god, who the hell else is in the team? We have a Painkeeper. Where's Painkeeper? Painkeeper's in the vault. Oops. We have Painkeeper here. She was in the vault. She's out of the vault now. Poor Painkeeper. She was Vault Keeper. She was hanging out with lots of other legendaries that deserve to be in there. She's just in a toxic set with 100% crit rate. I actually did get crit rate on her too, why not? And pushed a little bit of attack on her too. Luckily, she doesn't need accuracy. You don't need accuracy with a toxic set, of course, as well. And then I have her with Retribution Masteries as well. And then last but not least, we have Seeker. He's the only one that really matters for affinity's sake, of course. Where's my Seeker? Is he still in the vault? Gosh darn it. And there's my Seeker. Hey, Seeker. So he is in just... He does have one cruel set, but other than that, just standard gear, getting the right speed, 100% crit rate, extra crit damage, and don't need accuracy on Seeker if you're just using him for a Bateater. So that was super reliable. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to let the run play and you guys can see the damage. It was fun. I'll speed up the run in general though, but woohoo! That was solid. She is a beast. I like our new dwarf here. That is not dwarf. I'm so used to dwarves being last still that I always click Shadowkin when I'm going to dwarves, guys. I always do it. She's a beast though. Definitely easy champion for your damage dealer to insert in for Clan Boss and other bosses too. Maybe we'll test her out in some other places. We'll see. We'll see. And I almost forgot, guys. I think I mentioned this briefly in the beginning, but reminder, all of my champions that I showed you had 100% crit rate. They didn't need 100% crit rate. They only needed 81% crit rate. Just like how I built Acrizia here, I only gave her 81% crit rate because of her aura. I had her in the lead, so I could have pumped out even more damage, adding more crit damage to everybody. So much better. So, like, I would have been well over 90 million damage if I adjusted everybody's builds. But because I was like, let's just see how she is, plugging her in where my Ragnar was, I didn't bother taking the time to adjust everyone's builds. So you could even get, it makes it easier to build all your champions when you don't need 100% crit rate. So yay. Go Acrizia. She's fun. I like her.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So give me all the scars, I'm a human being. Cover them with tattoos so you can't see. Knew it from the start, you had problems with me and the things I could be, I just wish I had seen. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want. The gas in the back, she's so bad. She made the brag, the gas in the back, she's so bad. She made the brag, the gas in the back, she's so bad. She made the brag, the gas in the back, she's so bad. She made the brag. I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that